Okay, I'm just turning my mic on. I hope that the volume is sufficient. I hope that everything's kind of working. Hi, I'm Victor Moonlit, and welcome into the stream. Welcome, welcome. I feel like if you came from the previous one, or I should probably explain that, but you know, one thing at a time. This is sort of this has been my goal for years, to sort of start streaming, and you know, if one thing doesn't work out, you try another. It's not like all my avenues have failed. Probably should not be streaming at the moment, but that's okay. That's okay. It's gonna be a lot less talking than usual. I feel like I've already said that, but I can't remember if I have or not. But yeah, I hope you're able to sort of just work alongside. I have some ASMR recorded, and I have a little sketch for reference. Thank you. Thanks for coming back. Sorry about that. To be honest, I don't know if I'm cut out to stream games, but like if I didn't come back right now, this is something I was able to do in the past, you know, and I don't really want to go back on my dreams, because this is kind of all I've got. All I've got are my dreams, and you know, it might just be that maybe I have to do other things and then come back to it. Maybe it's just I have a really bad tolerance for frustration. God, I'm gonna end up rambling, and then it's like, yeah, you definitely shouldn't have turned on the stream, but like, you know. I've done worse things when I haven't been feeling that well. But you know, a low bar for frustration is I combined with I think I put too much pressure on myself, to be honest. And it hasn't even been a month that I've been doing this, but time doesn't really feel real these days, so you know. I think more than anything, I kind of need to focus on, first and foremost, I guess, kind of being there, getting used to things enough to be able to, I guess, build myself up a little more slowly than what I've been doing. Yeah, thank you. You're right. It definitely is. I mean, like, it's like I don't really have skills for most things, I don't think, but it's like, you know, like I've done a couple of things related to this on a sort of like hobby standpoint, kinda, I guess. Like things like making thumbnails is like, oh, I've done that for like a hobby standpoint, like making videos. Yeah, I've done that as a hobby before. So I have like a few skills, but it's really like, I really feel like I'm starting with nothing. But you know, you can't get anywhere if you don't start with nothing. I just kind of, I'm a little worried that I'm like the whole time I was like, oh god, I'm not figuring this out quickly enough. I think I missed something, like oh no, I'm gonna like disappoint people. And like, you know, that's really like too much pressure on myself. Really. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's not very good. Um, you know, is what it is. But probably gonna have to figure out kind of completely restarting my plans, taking it from the beginning and figuring things out again. But you know, because I'm not really good at doing most things, so I was just kind of hoping that this would pan out, and it still can. I feel like I've done really well in like art streams and things like that. So if like I do want to stream games, but if that doesn't end up working, then you know I can like try again in a couple months if I really have to. Is what it is. And plus, I did technically want to try different genres, see how I do with different genres. Because if I don't do well with one, then I can do better with another, and then I'll end up building the sort of required skills in the middle of it, you know, that's what it's really all about. There's something drastically wrong with the face shape, and yet I cannot figure out what the problem is. I have a sketch with me, and it's kind of not like this. I think it's the hair. It's the hair. Yeah, that's what's the issue. I draw a lot of sketches. I've been sort of taking my notebook out when I'm on the bus and things like that, kind of like, because I have so much bus time, I need a way to pass the time. So I have a lot in my little notebook. And it's like, oh yeah, I already had something that I wanted to get done. So, you know, do something. Something's always better than nothing. And technically, worst case scenario, I can like private the VOD. No one has to know. People do that all the time with like their karaoke's and shit. Normally I don't put as much detail into like the sketch, but I've already sort of figured things out. It's just putting it on digitally, you know. Whatever works. And then at the end of the day, I get to sort of be proud of myself. Like, I made it, I started. I actually streamed today, and I made it through something instead of, you know, whatever else it could be. Part of me wants to be super honest with my mental health, and another part of me is like terrified of that. But I did like at this point in my life, I was just kind of like, oh, I want to be able to be honest when streaming. I want this to be a place I can be honest no matter how it's received. And then you go to do that, it's like, it's actually quite difficult. I see. The face is too long. I knew like something is really off, but I don't know what it is. And we got it. will say I've been streaming for a couple weeks. All a lot better than this one, except for, you know, debut was pretty bad, but then I lost the VOD, so I actually don't have that. And it's like, oh no, I was hoping to make clips off that, and then it's like, you know what? Technically, I never have to, like, I have a couple days of delay to get everything I've been planning working, and then it's like, oh, a couple days delay, and then, but I never have to watch that back again. Like, I can just start with the second one. And, you know, I'm probably gonna watch some of this one back. Just because I've been sort of thinking about, like, watching things back and sort of thinking about, you know, how can I improve? Like, is this good? Is this bad? And for the most part, they've been a lot better than I think they are in my head. Because when I'm doing it, it's like, you know, I don't think I'm really great at it, and then there's been some VODs where it's like, oh, I absolutely fucked that up, and then I'll go back to watch it, and it's like, oh, I'm actually not as bad as I thought I would be. I'm not great at it, but there's a lot to improve on, but, you know, there's potential. I'm gonna, hold on, let me actually just put a content warning on here, because I've heard that they're kind of strict about that. Just for swearing, because I do that a lot. Whether I said it or not is kind of based on, like, what do I predict I'll say. Kinda. But, like, I feel like it needs to be on all the time with me. Just because, like, I never know. And there's also a line of, like, what is significant levels of profanity? What's that even mean? Like, it says, like, part of a regular speech pattern, but it's like, okay, but what if I try to tone it down? Then is it still significant? I don't know, it's better to keep it on for just in case. That's... and this also needs a little... Yay, okay. That's 2. Go. Okay, that is fine. The hardest part is really going to be what I'm doing with the pose here, because when I was sketching it, I was not able to figure out that part, but even if it's scuffed, you know, I can fix it later. Sweater. A little at odds with the whole, oh shit, I'm gonna have a breakdown. I'm gonna turn on stream, so I kind of don't. I feel like that's the sort of time where it's like, okay, you really shouldn't, but, I'm not known for having great emotional regulation. It's kind of, I take medication for ADHD, and it's non-existent without that. And even with it, it's still kind of lacking. But, you know. I feel like more than anything, I'm not gonna regret turning it on. I'm gonna regret messing up in the first place. And I'm just gonna be like, well, at least you did something. Life is just kind of all about sort of figuring out your limits, figuring out how things go. And it's been kind of a wild journey the past couple years. Basically going from I've gone from not being able to do much at all to being able to do some things. And that's always a win. It's kind of it's really cool how much of a night and day difference I've had in the past couple of years. But sometimes you gotta sit with the fact that you can't do as much as most people can, and it's frustrating because then you'll go and try to do too much anyway. Let me press the mute button, take a drink, stop myself right there. I'm gonna say too much. My tea is cold and did not turn out that good, but that's okay. That's okay. It's always okay. I'm running out of most of my tea, but, you know, is what it is. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna ramble, and, before stream I actually went to the grocery store. I got given a gift card by a friend, so I actually bust down. And it's literally the middle of April, and it is so hot already. It's actually kind of unbelievable. Personally, I can't handle weather once it reaches 20 degrees. Anything after that is like, oh god, I feel like I'm gonna die. I don't know why. Like every single time it hits like late spring, early summer, and like we're not even there yet. Every single time it hits that time of year, it's like, oh my god, oh no, everything feels bad every time I go outside. And like it was so cold yesterday, and today it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna die level of temperature. But like also, I get called weird a lot for that. Because, you know, it's not like normal tolerance levels. I kind of wanted to layer some rain sounds with my next ASMR. I don't know where I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna try to find something where it's like royalty free, you know? And I kind of wanted to have a little umbrella thing. I just had the idea one night when I couldn't sleep. And I thought, oh, I'm gonna add rain, and so I drew a little umbrella, and then I realized, oh my god, I'm so bad at anatomy. I do not know how to do this. So, let me just sort of figure out. It's gonna go. Okay, that's fine. And then I'm gonna erase the arm and redraw it. Know how it is. technically I have, at maximum I have like a year and a little bit. I guess at this point probably like just a year to sort of see if I can make it somewhere, with streaming. So I have a lot of time. It hasn't even been a month. It's been a couple weeks, a couple times a week. I went to try streaming 3 times a week, and that's definitely too much for me to handle. But I already set the schedule, so it's kind of like I figure this out a little bit too late. But next week I can tone it down. Because also figuring out how much you can handle, especially in terms of like how much can I handle and still get like other things done. Because this isn't like the only thing I've been doing. I've been doing other things on the side, and like it's all sort of for this channel, but a lot of other things I'll do on the side. And you know, I still need to get those done. To be completely honest, I am like terrified of people, like absolutely terrified. Sort of like I can't sit to you next to you on the bus level, or like I can't like ask a stranger for like when's the next bus coming or anything like that. For a while, it was actually kind of stopping me from going outside. But I texted a friend yesterday, like, oh yeah, I'm on my way to the onto the computer store, so I can't like send you this thing right now, because I was supposed to like take a picture of something I had at home. And she was just like, oh my god, congrats, you went outside, congrats. And I'm like I'd been going outside for most of the days in that week already. I'd been going outside too much that week, but just to hear like, oh my god, congratulations, I'm so happy for you, it was like, damn, I didn't know it was that bad. But I don't know. Oh, that is the wrong key. There we go. I think I just did the GIMP hotkey instead of the Krita hotkey. It feels so weird using the software in Windows. It's like technically I could. I don't have my model on right now, so I can totally just restart my computer, switch to Linux, and then stream there, and it'd probably be more cozy for me. But it's like my entire setup is here, so that would take quite a while to sort of like put all the pieces together. I mean, I could probably export some of the OBS files and get that working, but you know. Okay. Okay, now for the try to figure out what in the world I'm doing with this arm. Just erase all this. I don't expect this to be a very long stream. I just kind of wanted to, I guess, tell myself that I was doing something. But sort of, just for now, I can figure this out later. probably like how arms work. It's like, I think maybe, yeah, that's a little too thin, but otherwise, I'm on track. I'm on track. Sort of like a temporary hand, completely temporary. It'll be fixed later. It just needs to sort of like exist, so I can like figure out like, oh, how's an arm work? How do you do that? This umbrella feels way too small. And also I put in way too much of my time setting everything else, setting everything up to give up. Even if it takes me longer than it should for most people. It takes everything. It takes everything. Oh, what even is this bar? What the? You ever like hit a shortcut and it's just like, what did I do? Because I don't know what I did. I literally use this program regularly. Oh my god. You sort of take the go. Would be if it's a clear umbrella. They kind of have like little things at the end, and then it's like shaped. It's very shaped together. Honestly, the reason why I don't make like much just video on demand content to begin with is in order to do that you kind of have to like speak at a normal volume, and it's kind of like if I do not have an excuse to do it right now, it's very like nerve-wracking. Like I can't record a voice message on my phone, but I can make a phone call. It's not very logical, but I mean, none of this is. Just gotta work with what you've got. Yeah, that's very... This entire region is messed up. Whatever. Let me lower this size. everything's blue because I meant for this to be like a quick sketch, but it's like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna like change the colors after and like clean this up because this looks fine. Enough. I've never claimed to be good at art, to be fair. I don't consider myself to be very good, but I am learning more every time. And it gets a little better. I'm actually very frustrated with my model because it's not at all what I want it to be. But the amount of time it would take to redo it, I just can't do that right now. I've improved so much since then. I don't even remember when, like, half the model was made. Because by the time I went to pick up the art, it was already, like, half done. And it's like, oh, okay, like, I already have art, I can just, like, finish it. You know, like, oh, man, everything else in my life kind of, like, blew up. So I'm gonna become a VTuber. I'm gonna become a VTuber now, which is not... I mean, it's not the best decision, but, like... I was literally like, oh my god, I genuinely have no idea if I can handle, like, working a regular job. Like, what choice do I have? Kind of thing, right? Is what is. Yeah, this is very... It's not my best work, but it will do, it will do. Gotta add the necklace, I gotta add all the little... I've gotten really good at adding, and remembering all the little details. Because I didn't before, but now it's working pretty well. I have the little... I mean, I could kind of, like, move it down, but that's literally all I had in my sketchbook was just this part. So, yeah, that's kind of... I just wanted to head back on stream and see how it goes. I want to... Because I don't want to give up, and if, like, I can handle art streams, I can do that, and then... it might take me a while, but I've already... Just by being here, I've already achieved so much of my goals. It's been making me so much better as a person. I got out of a really bad, like, out of the worst of a really bad mental health funk already by just getting up and streaming. And, you know, if I stop streaming, you know what happens? I lose that. And then things get really bad. So, I will definitely, be back. I'll be sort of reconsidering some things. What I usually stream might change in the future. I mean, it always might change. I'm still figuring things out, but, thanks y'all for still being here. I'm a little surprised, but, makes me happy. I will definitely be publishing this immediately, but also, I mean, I have the copies of everything on my computer, worst case scenario, so, you know, thanks for, dropping by. I'll be better for next time. I'm always getting better. Sometimes it's just hard. See ya.